Welcome everybody to return to the Monkey Island. We have started part one, and now we are on the Melee Island. We just have to set up a crew, get a ship, so that we can be on our way. So let's just start from here. Let's see what happens if we go to island interior. But I think before we do that, let's try to vent out all the options. So we have one option to go. Oh, he just went there on its own.
Well, I just came from up there. I really need to talk with the pirate leaders before I admire the view again. Well, I just came from up there.
No, I need to
really
go
need
back.
to talk
Oh,
with the
come
pirate leaders before I
on.
admire the view again. Well, I
There
just came
should-
from up there. I really need to talk with the pirate leaders before I
There
admire the view
should
again.
be option to go back up. Okay. All right.
Well, I just came from up there.
Okay. I think we're just going to load the game. I really want to check out all the options. All right. Warm my hands. All right. Stare into the
I could stare at this
bonfire.
forever, but that wouldn't be much fun for you. I detect a certain resemblance here.
Yes, it looks a lot like an owl, doesn't it?
This guy is funny.
Hi there, little guy. Hi there, little guy.
Okay, let's start with this guy. Chat with the old pirate.
Shouldn't you be on your way to the scum bar to talk to the pirate leaders?
Well, I was just about to head down there.
Okay, let's
My
see
business
what...
right now is down those stairs with 3 pirate leaders and the fat wad of...
All right. I think the reason why we were not, able to go back up because there wasn't anything to do up there. Okay, let's see what we have to do now. Read the poster.
Re-elect Governor Carla.
Carla.
Re-elect Governor Carla.
All right. Nothing else to do over here. There's the ship. LeChuck is already
I
loading the
better
ship.
get cracking if I want to get to the secret before that scheming blackguard.
Yep, we better get cracking and stroll along the docks. Should I?
I'll talk to the pirate leaders before I go see what LeChuck is up to.
Uh-huh. So I think there's nothing much we can do except for talking to the pirate leaders. Talk to the pirate leaders, but what happens if I don't? Ah, the scum bar.
Some things never change. The scum bar will be here as long as there are pirates. Damn pirate wannabes. Oops, I almost forgot to duck into the scum bar to ask the pirate leaders to back my expedition.
All right. Let's start.
I'm here to talk to the pirate leaders about a new expedition.
In the back.
In the
I'm here to
back.
talk to the pirate leaders about a new expedition.
In the back.
Before going to the back, I'm going to talk to these guys or see the option I have.
I'm here to talk to the pirate leaders about a new expedition.
In the back.
In the back.
It's a book for storing collectible trivia cards. Looks like someone just left it here unattended.
Then I should take it. In the back of the scum bar is the kitchen. Oh, I just selected the option. All right. I didn't know I had to select the right option. A giant whale, a fishing trophy, the cellar. So this is basically a hint for the game that there is a kitchen at the back of the scum bar. And that's probably where we have to go. If we check our to-do list, we have talked to the pirate leaders, use wads of cash to outfit expedition, find the secret of Monkey Island, and relive the glory days. All right. We got the book and talk to the pirates.
I'm here to talk to the pirate leaders about a new expedition.
In the back.
In the back.
In the back, there is a sign of someone, probably dead over there.
Looks like a circus act. Maybe.
These look like the pirates at the back. Anything else I can do? Nope. Let's just talk to them.
Have you seen the pirate leaders around? This is their table. In fact, you'd probably better move. You don't want to get caught sitting here.
It's our table, Rummy.
We're the pirate leaders. Get lost.
I hadn't heard there was a change of leadership.
Did nobody remember to notify you?
Maybe your party invite got lost in the mail.
Where are the 3 older guys who used to hold court here?
Who cares?
Probably crying in an alley somewhere, wishing they were still relevant.
Making up trials for each other and writing memoirs that no one will read.
Is it you I should talk to about financing an expedition?
An expedition? Who is it that you think you are, exactly?
I think it's going to be quite tough convincing these guys.
I'm Guybrush Threepwood. Probably you've heard of me.
Probably not.
Permission to slaughter the annoying old wastrel man, Captain Madison.
Wait, there was Captain Madison? She's like famous! I've got her on a trading card. Her plunder stats are amazing!
Plunder stats aren't everything.
Then the others were Captain Lila and Captain Trent. It was Lila who threatened to kill you?
Look, they weren't that great, okay? Listen to the story.
Want me to slaughter him?
Don't bother. He's just a harmless hack who thinks he has a good idea for a pirate raid.
It's not exactly a raid.
What else would we be interested in?
I'm going to find the secret of Monkey Island.
You're wasting our time.
The secret? I didn't think that was even a real thing.
It's a prize of incalculable monetary value.
I don't know about incalculable. Quick, who can count to 0 the fastest?
Okay, I'm sensing some reluctance, but hear me out. Would you at least consider advancing me some funds? It's a surefire investment. Triple your money or your money back.
Not interested.
I could make it worth your while to help me hire a crew. A percentage of their earnings or something?
No one in here wants to chase your pipe dream.
So the idea is to exhaust all the dialogues.
Could you at least point me towards an available ship?
You don't even have a ship?
You're really up a creek.
Up a creek without a ship.
If you don't take this opportunity, LeChuck will grab it.
LeChuck?
Yes, the dreaded zombie ghost pirate LeChuck himself is also going after the secret. He's here in Melee getting ready right now. If that doesn't prove it's a worthwhile venture, I don't know what else to tell you.
Great. Problem solved.
Excellent. You'll do it.
No, of course not. Why waste money on an expedition when you can just join the one that's already going?
Have fun with your scary ghost friend. Bye-bye.
Well, the slight problem with that idea is that LeChuck and I are basically mortal enemies. Fine. I don't need you or your money. I can do this on my own. If I can't buy a ship, I'll steal one. I'm a pirate. I'll find a way to get to Monkey Island no matter what it takes. I like the old pirate leaders better.
Are we going out? Should we not go back into the kitchen? What happens if we talk to them
Are
again?
you sure I can't persuade you to back my expedition to Monkey Island?
Let's pretend I was really considering this. What sort of pirate qualifications have you got, exactly?
I completed the 3 trials.
Trials?
It's how they used to make their bones in the old days.
Well, I was a director of combat operations for the British Navy, and I've written 2 books on ship-to-ship tactics.
I'm a founding member and co-director of the Red Fleet and hold records for civilian casualties from San Domingo to Venezuela.
I'm an expert in 17 forms of hand-to-hand combat, 3 of which I invented. I served with Bellamy, Teach, and Roberts before they each met an untimely end that I might have had nothing to do with.
Just so you know, this is the kind of resume we expect.
Oh. Are you sure I can't persuade you to back my expedition to Monkey Island?
Yes.
Guybrush Threepwood, as I live and breathe. How have you been?
Fine.
How's Elaine? She was always my favorite governor. Also, she covered your tab when you stopped coming in.
She's good. No pieces missing.
Kids yet?
Whoa, easy there, Tiger. I'm still in my juvenile phase myself. That's what Elaine says, anyway.
Well, tell her I say hello.
The atmosphere in the bar is different than it used to be.
Yeah, I don't like it, but I've got to cater to the new crowd. Everything changes, Guybrush.
But the roaches stay the same.
I've missed your wit. And your low alcohol tolerance.
Hey! Those new pirate leaders seem like real jerks. Why do you even let them in the bar?
Well, they've driven off my old regulars, so I don't have a lot of choice if I want to stay in business. Also, if I tried to get them to leave, they'd probably cut me up and throw me in the soup. Frankly, I'm terrified of them. On the plus side, they have more disposable income and better hygiene than the old crowd.
Did I mention I'm going to find the secret of Monkey Island?
No, I don't think you did. Well, that's exciting. So you'll be hiring a ship at the docks?
I'm thinking I'll steal one.
As far as I know, the only ship out there is LeChuck's.
Even better.
LeChuck's ship.
2 birds with 1 stone.
Bold. I like
Something
your
tells
thinking.
me we're going to steal it. I think I hear the health inspector.
I think I hear the health inspector.
What? Where?
Just kidding. Joke never gets old.
Keep up the good work.
Thanks. Will do.
All right, let's explore. Let's explore. We have admire the
Well?
mop.
It's definitely a mop.
Offer to clean up.
Will you advance me the down payment on a ship if I help you clean up?
Put that down before you hurt yourself.
What?
Clearly, there's a lot you don't know about mops.
Honestly, I think I prefer to keep it that way.
What do we have? Ew, maggots.
Active little guys, aren't they?
Can we get them somehow? Check my coin purse.
I've got a few coins for incidentals.
Oh. Use wares of cash to outfit expedition. That gets out. Get or find a ship. Alright.
It's like a miniature dance party. It's amazing what you can achieve if you put your mind to it. Then you have a packet of stick-on stars. Pests or garnishes?
A good cook sources local supplies when he can.
The food is more exciting when you can smell the risk. The food is more exciting when you can smell the risk.
Alright, we have another trivia card. And this one is... The crate in the hold has what on the front? The crate in the hold has what on the front? I don't have that crate yet, so I need to first check it out where it is, right? And then I'll look for it. Huh.
Pleasantly scorching hot.
Alright, sniff.
Ugh, I remember that stench as if it were yesterday. The plaque says, in memory of looming seagulls of old. Pleasantly scorching hot. I think someone tried to secure a boat with this.
Alright, we've got something with us. We have a... Untangle the string.
It's hopeless. It's hopeless.
Alright, okay, so what do we do now? Do we... What do we do? We can't use this for anything. I think we need to get this guy out from here somehow.
It's amazing what you can achieve. Ooh, I think I hear the health inspector.
What? Where?
Just kidding. That joke never gets old. Keep up the good work.
Thanks. Will do.
Oh, I almost forgot
Looks
this.
like a mugshot.
Stay away from that picture. Stay away from that picture.
Looks like a mugshot.
Okay, let's see what we can do. Oh, there's a fireplace.
Nice and hot. Wonder how long I could stand here before bursting into flames.
Someone was sleepy. Okay, so we're done talking with the pirates. We have a trivia card. What did the trivia card say? Anyways, the trivia card said the crate in the hold has what on the front? Okay, let's find the crate in the hold. Okay, now we can come over here. We can
How clever.
the ship. Job opening.
Expedition to fabled Monkey Island. Crew positions available. Serve under LeChuck, the most fearsome pirate on the 8 seas. Equal opportunity employer. Inquire here.
Equal opportunity.
Looking for a job?
Oh,
Step
yes.
this way.
The clipboard in your hand says you're the quartermaster.
The crew says I'm the quartermaster. Clipboard doesn't get a vote. You look like a guy without many options. You want a job? I'm short a swabby. LeChuck's an equal opportunity employer. Even humans are mostly tolerated.
Absolutely. I'd love to be a swabby. Swabbing is one of my favorite things in the whole world. The restful, mindless repetition, the delicate scent of old soapy water, the proud satisfaction of a sparkling plank.
Okay. Save the strokes for the decks. The only requirement is that you bring your own mop. If you've got a mop, the job is... Hey, wait a minute. What's your name, sailor?
Should I say my real name? Smith?
Smith. John Smith.
Uh-huh. LeChuck gave me a blacklist, and you're on it. In fact, you are the blacklist. I'm sorry. Can't hire you. You're obviously Guybrush Threepwood.
Well, that's a slight hitch.
I'm confused. Didn't you say you were gonna get your own ship?
Yes, but then suddenly I thought, why bother? I wanted a ship and a crew. Here was a ship and a crew. Ripe for the taking. All I had to do was get on board, wait for the right moment, and strike.
Strike?
Mutiny the crew, seize the ship. Be a pirate.
Except they wouldn't hire you because they knew who you were.
Yeah, that was a problem. Also, I needed a mop.
So I know where the mop is. It's in the kitchen, but the guy won't leave the kitchen.
Hey.
Threepwood. I shouldn't even be talking to you.
I'm not Guybrush. You'd be amazed how often people confuse him. Sometimes I impersonate him at parties. Just we've never even met.
Even if any of that were true, it wouldn't matter. LeChuck would take one look at you and go nuts. Just looking like Guybrush Threepwood is sorry.
Oh, we can come
I
up
hope
here.
this isn't one of those party cruises. I hope this isn't one of those party cruises. Say what you want about my evil, horrible nemesis LeChuck, but he does know how to stock a ship. No parking of demonic, ghostly, or undead vessels or scooters. Tuesdays 3 to 4.
So, the crate. Cross, pirate flag. Cross swords, pirate flag, or skull? Skull, actually. So... What the hell? Okay, I was looking at the, there's a cross over there also. Oh my gosh.
Looks like this is going to be a long journey. Looks like this is going to be a long journey. Looks like this is going to be a long journey. Say what you want about my evil, horrible nemesis LeChuck, but he does know how to stock a ship.
Why was Wally in such a hurry? He wouldn't sell us out to Madison, would he?
I believe he needed to relieve the pressure upon him in a different way.
Alright, Wally is our guy. And we can probably go and talk to him. Let's check out over here. Oh, there's Elaine.
Guybrush!
Wait, are you going to tell a mushy part now?
A little, but I can skip over the hugs and kisses. Elaine!
Guybrush!
I was hoping you'd turn up in this story.
I was hoping you'd turn up in mine.
How's your scurvy prevention project?
It's great! We're going to get a lot of lines to a lot of sailors and save a lot of lives. I've got to come up with a way to deal with Captain Madison, though. The pressure she's putting on the town is making it hard for social programs like mine.
You won't believe how I'm getting to Monkey Island.
I've known you a long time. Try me.
I'm planning to sign on to LeChuck's crew, mutiny them, and take the ship.
Oh, dear. Isn't there an easier way?
Oh, trust me, that is the easy way. Sounds like we both met Captain Madison.
I don't like her. She's the one who pushed to shut down the shipyard.
She doesn't understand the value of the secret of Monkey Island.
She laughed at me.
Me too.
Obviously, the woman has no taste and a lousy sense of humor.
I have to get going.
Oh, so do I. Lots to do. Bye.
Bye.
All right, so we met Elaine, and back to the docks. No.
Honoring Melee Island's 27th governor, Carlo the Swordmaster. Frankly, we were afraid not to. The problem with this statue is it's not a statue of Elaine, the best ever governor of Melee. It doesn't look finished.
All right, we've checked all the options over here. There's a flyer.
It's Elaine's flyer about how limes combat scurvy. It's important, but boring. I've never once made it all the way to the end.
Can we take the flyer?
Elaine would kill me if she caught me pulling down her flyers.
All right, so how reassuring.
Well, the voodoo here must be authentic, culturally, and historically accurate. The sign says so. They're having a half-off sale.
Okay, so before moving ahead, I'm just going to...
Going out of business? This place is an institution.
All right, I'm just going to go inside and see what options we have. Can we enter the International House of Mojo?
Ah, the International House of Mojo. This place hasn't changed in years.
Welcome, Guybrush Threepwood.
Nice to see you again.
I have been waiting for you.
You mean...
Fate ordained that you would be here several minutes ago. Only you can manage to be late, even when you are fated to arrive.
It's a gift.
Allow me to seek knowledge on your behalf.
Will it cost me anything?
Pride, free will. Not much. The way to the secret is like a serpent which swallows itself. Many obstacles lie ahead.
Serpent, obstacles, got it.
You must walk the path. Yet you have already walked the path.
And now I'm going back again.
When you are unsure of the way forward, open this book for guidance on what is to come.
It can tell me my future?
In a way. Think of it as a book of hints.
What is it really?
A book of hints. Use it wisely. To know too much diminishes the voyage.
Neat. Thanks.
No charge.
Chet.
Your sign says you're going out of business. Or is this one of those not really going out of business sales?
There is a new dark magic on the rise in the Caribbean. It has many adherents, particularly among the young. There is little demand for my talents or my wares. Business is terrible, and there are other factors. Captain Madison desires this location. That it belongs to me will be of little help against her financial and political powers.
Oh, back up. Dark magic, you said?
I did.
Captain Madison is becoming a problem for everybody now. Elaine and the voodoo lady. So probably we'll take care of her.
How does dark magic work?
Runes, chemicals, the power of secrets. I am no expert. It's too sterile for my tastes. I like things messy and theatrical.
Is dark magic powerful?
Powerful, yes, it can be. But dangerous. If the badger chews his own tail, soon there is no more badger.
You like that metaphor a lot, don't you?
It has many uses.
Can dark magic get me to Monkey Island?
No.
Nuts. Where can I get my hands on some dark magic?
Dark magic is not your path, Guybrush Threepwood.
I don't suppose you sell mops.
I cannot guide you on matters of mops. The true master is the cook at the scum bar.
Yeah, I know we need to get the mop from the cook.
Can you use your talents to tell me how Elaine is right now?
She is always close, no matter the distance.
Do your answers ever make sense?
There are no answers, only questions that are finished.
Are you able to see what LeChuck is up to?
Your goals and the goals of LeChuck are aligned, as always. But his intentions are darker. He would use the secret to do terrible things.
Dark-er? What's that supposed to mean?
LeChuck must not acquire the secret.
No argument there. Is this the year when you finally tell me your name? It's become almost a running gag between us. But it's awkward, like when your glass is empty but you keep trying to drink out of it over and over.
It is Corina.
Oh, okay. Karina. Nice.
Karina.
Somehow it was more exciting before I knew that.
That is true of many things.
Will I succeed?
Achievement depends mostly on the definition of success.
Got any other mystical advice or information for me? Stock tips or something?
No.
Never mind.
I never...
Okay, so we've done with the chatting and impressive
I've always
chair.
been impressed by your chair.
Thank you.
What else we have? Impressive cauldron.
What's cooking?
The feast of knowledge.
Disguises.
This is a neat symbol. What does it mean?
That used to contain magical disguises. But alas, they have all gone.
Yeah, it's too bad you're sold out. A magic disguise seems really useful.
There's always the famous eye patch of John Laney at the museum. I'm sure the magic has worn off by now, but I believe I could restore its abilities.
Understood. So we need to get the eye patch from a museum. All right.
Next time I'm in a drum circle, this would come in handy.
All my merchandise is top shelf.
Can't you at least wait until I say what I'm thinking? It's creepy. An empty basket. I should have gotten here last month. Do you do gift wrapping?
Lizard.
No thanks. It's a creepy shrunken head with pointy.
It is a non-magical ceremonial knife. Very sharp.
Oh, I'd like this knife.
An excellent choice. I will need you to verbally agree to a release of liability.
Okay.
This product is not to be used in the commission of any crime, including vandalism, jailbreak, and theft of ancient priceless artifacts.
No problem.
Threatening, frightening, stabbing, shaving, or manicuring yourself or another person are likewise considered outside the scope of acceptable use.
Oh, okay, I guess.
The product is not balanced for throwing. Throwing the product violates these terms and will invalidate the warranty. whittling, scrimshaw, mumbledy-peg, juggling, and any tricks involving stacking or balancing the product may cause serious injury and should not be
These are
attempted by
some good terms and conditions.
unlicensed persons.
Uh-huh.
Use with breads, spreads, bedspreads, or thread may damage belt, hatband, handbag, shoulder holster, or sheath. At all times, keep the product away from children, pets, the aged or infirm, clowns, pirates, and adults. Where possible, it should be locked securely in a vault. The manufacturer accepts no responsibility for the consequences of any use or misuse of this product. By verbally assenting to these terms, purchaser hereby assumes all liability, past, present, and future, throughout this and all possible and impossible universes.
Oh, is this where I say yes?
Yes.
Yes. Is there anything I am allowed to do with it?
I am not able to answer that question, as it could create a liability issue.
Sweet, we've got a knife. What is this?
What's this thing?
It's a forgiveness frog. When no apology will do, give the forgiveness frog. It's like a card, only much better because it's a frog.
I've never heard of that before. Are you sure it's real voodoo?
No comment. It works. Trust me.
I'll take this forgiveness frog.
It can help someone forgive even very old transgressions.
What else can we buy from here?
Too bad it's empty.
Alright, let's look over here.
I'll take this disgusting shrunken head.
That's my last one. Quite the bargain.
Alright, alright. Statue.
Keep up the good work, buddy. Looks like it's been there forever. Not for me. Everything's spilled out of it in a puddle. A crystal. Yeah, this isn't that kind of game. It's an unusual safe with 5 keyholes.
Alas, the safe is not for sale. It has been placed with me for safekeeping.
I'd need a lot of keys to open that.
Something tells me we need to open the safe, but maybe
Someone's
not now.
very excited I'm looking at this sign. Green, half off. Blue, half of off. Yellow, half of half off. Orange, aren't you glad you're here?
Aren't you glad you're here?
The curtains are for sale too?
Everything goes. They'd make a great dress.
Did I miss anything that I need to buy or need to talk about or look at? I think maybe not. I've just covered about everything. What do we have in our inventory? We have appreciate knife. Try to remember when I'm carrying a frog. A shrunken head. I need a hint. How do I get a mop? Obviously, maybe someone has a mop you can borrow. Look for someone that would need a lot of cleanup. Thanks, that's all I need to know. Checklist. Still got a lot of stuff to do, so I just need to get out of here. And alright, what else do we have? We have this sign over here.
Property foreclosed by order of Madison Enterprises.
I hate Madison
This
already.
was my favorite novelty. What kind of person would just paint on a wall like that?
Alright, before going ahead, graffiti there.
Elaine would never have stood for this when she was governor. This place has kind of gone downhill. Oh yeah, that clock has been broken for decades now. If any clock were the exception to that rule, it would be this one. If any clock were the exception to that rule, it would be this one. Looks like Wally's got a new place in Melee. I hope he's not still sore about the monocle.
I guess we should go and talk to Wally.
Hey, Wally!
Well, 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 look what the surf washed ashore. It's Guybrush Threepwood.
Nice to see you again too, Wally. Whatever your last name is.
I spent years in therapy getting over being burned, blinded, blown up, abandoned, and marooned because of you.
Yeah, good times, huh?
You're lucky I'm past all that and am running the best map shop within the Caribbean and beyond.
I'm looking for a mop.
This is maps and more, not mops and more.
Well, I was hoping the and more might include mops.
Well, it doesn't. Try asking the cook over at the bar where he got his.
You wouldn't happen to have a map to the secret of Monkey Island.
Funny you should ask. I recently made one on commission, but then they destroyed all my source material. It is the only one in existence. Best of luck to you.
You have a lot of maps in here.
We've got so many, you need a map to find them all. Haha, a little cartographer humor.
Yeah, I'd forgotten how funny it was. Looks like the shop across the way is in trouble.
The high-stakes, ego-driven world of pirating is changing, and dark magic is taking over. Voodoo magic is fun and all, but it's not what the new generation wants. Me? I'm on the bleeding edge and making a bundle. I'm about to franchise.
The town seems to be pretty run down.
Since Captain Madison made Melee her base of operations, people have been complaining. They say she brings a bad element to town, but that bad element spends a lot of money on maps. So, what am I supposed to do?
Do what's right?
I am. I'm doing what's right for Wally.
It's great to see you landed on your feet after all these years.
Business has been booming with all these new dark magic pirates. Captain Madison has me on a lucrative retainer. She pays extra for a bunch of wacky symbols I just make up.
I'll let you get back to cartographing.
That's not a real word.
Uh-huh. Hey, Wally. Busy?
Yep.
Okay, what do we have?
I didn't know you made globes, too.
I don't. This is for reference. It's got all the latest continents.
Latest continents. What else do we have in the shop to do? A compass?
Ooh, those look fancy.
The finest tools to make the finest maps.
Alright, what else? What is this?
They're like glasses, only way less convenient. Ooh, look behind you! A three-headed monkey!
Oh, please take one. I use them to promote my business. See, it says maps and more on the edge.
Thanks. Better to have one for each eye.
If you say so.
There's a lamp over here.
I appreciate that Wally hasn't traded it in for a new model just because it's been around the block once or twice. I feel very strongly about that for some reason. Wally, can I have one of these maps?
Absolutely. If you pay for it.
Never mind. This map shows both sides of the globe.
It's twice the value.
Woo, looks chilly up there. It's a long, small map of somewhere far, far away. What's this a map of?
The secret movements and activities of my competitors.
That sounds reasonable. It's a map on a fan. What'll they think of next? This must be Trouser Island.
Actually, Mr. Threepwood, it's...
Yep, Trouser Island. I had a map like this once, but I sailed left. That looks like a treacherous voyage. It says, rating, Cursed Black Diamond. It's maps wrapped in maps. I didn't know you could do that. Hey, Wally, what's with the window ladder?
I use it to keep an eye on the neighbors.
Well, it's good to have a hobby. Ooh, this one looks nice. How much is it?
Oh, that one? Too much.
It looks expensive. And shiny. I like shiny. It looks expensive. And shiny. I like shiny. Good old mazes. Can't get enough mazes. Huh, never seen one of those before.
So I think I've explored everything in the shop, except for these boxes down.
Hey, Wally, what's in these boxes?
Maps.
Okay, great. Now I think I've officially asked and searched for everything, got those 2 pieces from the table, and I think we're good to go and leave the shop now. Once we do that, either I go that side or this, I can go over here also. Meanwhile, on LeChuck's ship.
LeChuck, sir. Just thought I'd pop in and let you know. Preparations to set sail are almost done.
You have all the supplies for the spell to get to Monkey Island?
Check. Squid ink, chickens, brimstone, cinnamon, monkey blood, mint, and an annoying skull.
Well done. Mark yourself down for one less lashing this voyage.
Funny story. Guybrush Threepwood tried to sign on to the crew.
Threepwood? He must be looking for the secret, too. That guy steals all my best ideas. Have him killed! Wait! Let him live. I want him to see me sail off for Monkey Island knowing the secret is lost to him forever.
Sure. I want to bring this up one more time. Is searching for this mythical secret of Monkey Island a good idea? Shouldn't we be out terrorizing the high seas, instilling fear, creating mayhem, being more on brand for LeChuck?
I've had enough of you questioning my orders. Finish loading the ship, and whatever you do, don't let Threepwood on board.
Very well.
Alright, so I think we are further ahead in the town. Talk to the old woman.
Hi.
Everybody thinks they know more than the other.
Okay.
Once you have a key, you've got to open the door. Things are not what they seem. All keys are gold. It's the way of keys.
The note says, forced to close. Thanks for the memories, but cash would have been better.
Well, I don't even know why this is...
The note says, forced to close. Thanks for the memories, but cash would have been better. The note says, forced to close. Thanks for the memories. Looks like a volcano island with horns that swallowed a basketball.
Probably we'll go down the alley over here. So we are at the back side. Let's see what trivia card we have this time. I don't want to lose again. Wally's shop is on a police watch list. High Street, Low Street, S Street. I want to make sure I know the name of the street first. I wonder if there's a trophy for it. But let's see. Open the door. Can I open the door? Read the sign.
Employees only.
Yep, I'm going to open the door.
It seems to be stuck closed.
Stuck closed.
It
Not
seems
locked.
to be...
Let's move forward.
Aww, this is where I risked my neck for Elaine, and she showed me she only needed me to risk my heart. Also, the windows need some work.
Visit the jail.
A visitor! Wait. Guybrush Threepwood?
Everybody
Otis.
knows him.
Howdy, kid.
And Stan. Otis, old pal. You haven't changed much since I last saw you.
I blame the government.
In fact, didn't we first meet right here?
Not at all. I was in the other cell that time. You look different somehow. New art style?
How nice of you to notice. Big news. I'm going after the secret of Monkey Island.
That sounds fantastic! You know what I remember most about Monkey Island? The time you busted me out of jail right before we went there. I don't cruise ships anymore, but maybe you can still help me out. Like you did all those years ago.
Yeah, I'm sort of planning on hijacking an existing crew instead of recruiting one. But maybe I can spring you anyway, for old time's sake.
I would be most appreciative. A locksmith has opened very conveniently across the way.
I am told locksmiths can make keys for things. Things like cell doors.
Imagine that. What did they get you for this time?
I'm a victim of circumstance. Circumstance being that too much attention gets paid to little things that don't hurt anyone, while hard killers roam the streets with pistols and swords.
I notice you didn't say what crime they locked you up for.
It was nothing. I was just picking some flowers.
In the forest?
No, that's illegal. I learned my lesson. I picked them from the governor's garden instead.
Picking flowers from the governor's garden sounds like an unwise choice.
We used to be friends. Sort of. Anyway, they aren't even her flowers. Taxes pay for them. It's public property. I don't know why anyone bothers me about it. I don't hurt anybody.
Well, except the flowers.
They're annuals. They're doomed anyway. Guybrush, you gotta get me out of here. It's custard night. I don't think I can take that again.
I'll make it my number 3 priority.
Thanks. Guybrush, you gotta get me out of here.
I'll make it my number 3 priority. I don't remember this place being so leaky.
They finally installed running water.
Okay, we have something up over there.
Eeh, a spider. Ugh, it's that same spider.
Watch your boots.
At least the jail is well lit.
Yeah, but the better I can see it, the worse it looks.
I think there's some writing on it, but it's too tiny to read.
How's your day going?
Maybe I can use one of those glasses to read the writing. Yeah. Probably. There you go.
I can read the serial number. I'll write it down so I don't forget.
Absolutely. And probably go to the locksmith and
you look
get
like
the
you're having a good time.
Key.
That's not.
It says jail rules. 1. No escaping. Any writing that was once here has been rubbed away.
They say the only real prison is the one in your head. But take it from me, that's a load of barnacles.
Which means there is no serial number here?
Most of this serial number has been rubbed off.
Okay, how are we supposed to
Word of
get Stan
advice,
out?
kid. Stick to the narrow straights.
Hey, Stan.
Hello there, son.
Oh, sorry to see you in jail.
Thank you, son. I appreciate the thought. I'm sorry to see me here as well.
I was really hoping to buy a ship from you.
Well, now, normally, I would do absolutely anything to get you into a comfortable ride right away. But my hands are tied. They're shackled. I can't do it. Not at any price. I'm completely out of inventory. Every ship on the lot was seized by unscrupulous lawyers who don't care about your sailing needs the way I do.
Okay, don't worry about it. I've already got a plan to steal a ship from LeChuck.
Well, if you don't get killed, look me up afterwards. I'll give you a good price for anything that can stay above the waterline. Naturally, it'll have to be store credit until I get back on my feet.
What did you do that got you arrested?
Let me tell you something, son. It's not what a man does that matters. It's who he is. Maybe one day, in a moment of weakness, he crosses a line. But if he's confident about what's in his heart, he can hold his head high. And you know what's in my heart, son?
Blood and goopy stuff?
People. People are in my heart. Anything I may have allegedly done, you can be sure I did it because I care about people.
What exactly did you allegedly do for people that got you arrested?
I gave them what they wanted. Now, naturally, people don't always know that they want the things they want. Sometimes it takes a man with a talent like mine to show them the way. And sometimes people who are jealous of that sort of talent will try to put all sorts of unpleasant labels on it. They use hurtful words like scam and misrepresentation and even fraud. But it's all just marketing, son. As natural as the rocks and the trees and the Malay Island flounder birds. And that's why I'm not worried. I'm awaiting final judgment of the court, but I'm certain I'll be acquitted. They don't hang people for marketing.
Didn't you used to have a law practice or something?
Used to, but I was disbarred for what we former law practitioners call moral turpitude.
Is that a real word?
More or less. It's one of those handy catch-all words that you can use whatever you want because it doesn't mean anything specific.
Would it help if I broke you out of jail?
Now that's a kind offer, it truly is. Warms me to think that you'd do that for your old pal Stan. But I've got to think about the optics. I don't want to damage my case, and escaping from jail doesn't look good at trial. So thanks, but no thanks.
Are you sure you don't want me to break you out?
115%, son, but thanks.
Are you sure you don't want me to...
100...
Well, is there anything else I can...
Now that you mention it, there is one thing I've been missing during my time here in this lofty establishment. In all the rush and fuss and document shredding surrounding my arrest, I completely forgot to grab my toothbrush. If you happen to be passing by the shipyard, you might grab it for me. It'll be on my desk in the office.
Sure thing. I'm going after the
secret? Boy, that takes me back. But if you're looking for help, you're barking up the wrong enchilada. Just remember, life has no guarantees or warranties. Only jamborees.
Thanks. That's advice. See you later.
Yep.
At least this jail has 2 lamps.
Yeah, we are living the life.
Alright, I think I'm just going to save the game over here and then continue with part 1 later on. See you guys and thank you for watching.